Boise, Idaho.
Idaho.
Oh
Wait,
my
did
gosh.
I say that?
That's outrageous.
Never mind.
That's
never
outrageous.
mind. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
Okay, but
Where in Idaho?
Boise County, Idaho. I was talking about Bigfoot to investigators a little earlier, and one of them of note is Grover Krantz, who was an anatomist. He also was a mentor to Jeffrey Meldrum, who's an author and is on a lot of these Bigfoot shows.
So he was the grandfather.
Yeah, the grandfather of Bigfoot anatomy. When he died, he donated his body to the Smithsonian in a skeletal form, along with his dog, Clyde, was on display at the Smithsonian. So it's a skeleton of Grover, 6'5" Grover Krantz, with his skeleton of his dog, and he's holding up his dog. Would you do this when you die? Would you give your body?
You might be able to give your body to the Smithsonian, but are they going to display it?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, no, but I mean, if it could be displayed, would you want your skeleton shown to the public?
Would it matter?
No, my question is, would you? Not, don't answer with a question. Would you do that?
Why not?
That's another question. So in other words, you would. Now, do you think Jeffrey Meldrum should do that? If he's following in Grover Krantz's footsteps, shouldn't he?
He probably already has that set up.
He probably has those arrangements.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that exhibit? I think it's called the Bodies exhibit.
I have not seen the exhibit, but I've seen
the photos,
advertisements for it, and photos for it.
Yeah, I saw it once, and I also they've added new animals to the attraction, like elephant, which is phenomenal.
Are those all Chinese?
Yeah, I think they were. I don't know if they were prisoners or what, but Chinese people were.
They just lined them up and shot them, and then put them in the exhibit.
Because of their oppressive system in China, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so they could send them around the country and make money.
Yeah, I don't know, but have you ever seen the gorilla one? It's phenomenal, just how they look like Bigfoot. It was an upright gorilla.
Wait a minute. Are you saying Bigfoot looks like a gorilla, or gorillas look like Bigfoot?
Gorillas look like Bigfoot. It just had extreme musculature. Now they strip off all the fascia, the sheath that covers the muscle, and then you just see the muscle itself. And it's, but you know, they're ripped. It just.
Are you suggesting that people go and see these exhibits?
Absolutely.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's like $30, and I bought a couple books when I was there, just as reference of the.
How many animals do you get to see, or how many people do you get to see for $30?
When I was there, it was mostly people. I don't remember. Actually, I can't. You know, I really can't think of one animal. I'm just.
Is it a pretty extensive exhibit, though? I mean, do you get a lot of different looks, like?
Well, like you say, they're all Chinese people that donated the bodies, and they're like playing basketball. And
do they break certain parts of the body down to apart so you can see more of what's going on?
Yeah, there's like one. I can't remember what it was. I think it was the whole body was cross sectional. So from the feet, if somebody's lying down on a table, they would cut, you know, straight down. You know, from an overhead view, you just cut through the feet, the ankle, but in like 1 inch increments, the whole body from the.
And are they labeled with all the information about what you're looking at?
Yeah, they have labels, but it's more just an observational thing. There's not a lot of writing, and yeah, there's not a lot to read when you're there. And one of the things is they don't allow you to take photos there, because they want this to be an exclusive exhibit.
It'd be nice if they had an earpiece where you could listen to descriptions of what you're looking at.
They might have that. I've been to art exhibits, you know, at the Smithsonian.
Right?
Yeah, where they absolutely do that. And I don't know if they did it or not. I didn't have that option, but maybe they do that. That's a good possibility that they do. And in fact, they changed that so much. From the animals I've seen, the elephant.
Was there something? Did they get in trouble for some of that because they didn't know where exactly they were getting the people that were in that? You know, they didn't know how,
like grave robbers and stuff like that.
Yeah, the circumstances of their death or whatever, how they ended up in this exhibit.
I think I recall hearing that. I know that's a Dutch guy, I believe, that invented the process where they, you know, plastinize or whatever it's called the body. They put a coating over it to preserve it. It's kind of like mummifying it, because those things supposedly will just. Yeah, I think that
wild guy that comes up with a process like that.
Yeah, I think it's the guy that started it all. He's very pale and he wears a top hat. He looks almost like a wax figure. He looks very creepy.